Hi boys and girls, welcome to week 5, day 3, adverbs. Today we will answer what is an adverb, identify adverbs in sentences, use adverbs to improve descriptive sentences. After this video, you will be able to find adverbs used in descriptive sentences and write sentences using adverbs. Let's begin by answering what is an adverb? Remember, a verb is an action word, something that tells what someone is doing. An adverb describes the actions or verbs in a sentence. They can also be used to describe other descriptive words, such as adjectives. Adverbs almost always answer the questions how, when, where, how often, and in what way. Let's take a look at some examples. How? Quickly. The girl runs quickly. Runs is the verb. Quickly tells us how the girl runs. When? After. I do my schoolwork after breakfast. After answers when the work is done. Where? Outside. The boys played soccer outside. Played is the verb. Outside tells us where the verb took place. How often? Weekly. My brother's weekly chore is to take out the trash. Weekly tells us how often my brother completes his chore. And in what way? Quietly. The students walked quietly in the hallway. Walked is the verb. The students walked quietly. Many adverbs end in ly. Let's take a look and see if you can think of some adverbs to add to my sentence. The children blank played on the playground. I could ask myself, how did the children play on the playground? Can you think of any adverbs? Let's take a look at some. Safely. The children safely played on the playground. Cheerfully. The children cheerfully played on the playground. Loudly. The children loudly played on the playground. Next, I'd like to share a book with you from Epic. It'll give us some more adverbs to consider using. Dearly, nearly, insincerely. What is an adverb? Adverb. A word that describes when, how, where, how often, and how much. Adverbs tell us when and how, like quickly do your homework now. They often help describe the verbs, like patiently plant peas and herbs. Adverbs will frequently end in ly, as in viciously, ultra, suspiciously, sly. Adverbs add character, sizzle, and fizz to your phrase or your sentence, whatever it is. Sharply, my dad said to hand him a razor. Lightly, I asked him, did you see that laser? Frankly, this hot dog just couldn't be better. Sheepishly, Fred found he'd ruined his sweater. If they tell us how, they're an adverb of manner. Like slowly, this summer, my sister got tanner. Or quietly sneak up to where she is sunning and give her a squirt from the hose that is running. Frequency adverbs will tell us how often. Like seldom have I seen a lovelier coffin. Always eat cookies, and never eat pine. Sometimes I'm nervous, but usually fine. Adverbs can help in explaining how much, as in this is extremely delightful to touch, or Johnny is somewhat afraid of the spider, and Mickey has hardly been touching his cider. They give us a time, a place, and a number. Like yesterday, over there, I was in slumber. First I was tired, then I was woozy. Next I began feeling sleepy and snoozy. They modify adverbs, like she sang quite nicely, or he speaks so swiftly and very precisely. They modify verbs and adjectives too, like slowly he ate, and she's really blue.
Slow.
Presently, pleasantly, properly praise, speedily sometimes quite greedily graze, curiously, furiously, strikingly strong, helplessly lost and hopelessly wrong. Adverbs you'll find give the adjective zip, as in foolishly frisky and famously hip, bitterly angry, bitingly cold, brilliantly burgundy, shockingly old. The adjective's good, the adverb is well. So now that you know that, you're able to tell that well's how you felt and good was your day. Yes, well is a very deep subject, I'd say. Dearly, nearly, insincerely, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, truly, deeply, sadly, badly. I'll tell you these are adverbs gladly. And so are sleekly and uniquely, bravely, boldly, coldly, meekly, brightly, slightly, impolitely. You'd say that these are adverbs rightly. So what is an adverb? Do you know? So now that you know a little bit more about adverbs, let's find adverbs in sentences. Maria and Hunter read quietly. Sometimes it helps to find the verb, the action word in the sentence. Maria and Hunter read quietly. What did Maria and Hunter do? They read. Now I can ask myself, how did they read? Maria and Hunter read quietly. Quietly is the adverb. Let's try another. Chase and Jalen worked happily with the teacher. Let's look for the action word in the sentence. What did Chase and Jalen do? The verb is worked. How did Chase and Jalen work? They worked happily with the teacher. Ethan and Sophia carefully completed their homework. What did they do? They completed their homework. How did they complete their homework? They carefully completed their homework. The adverbs in these sentences are quietly, happily, and carefully. More fun with adverbs. Take a look at the adverbs at the bottom. Quietly, quickly, loudly, excitedly, wildly, and slowly. Try and find an adverb that you could put into the sentence. The striped tiger pounced. Let's see. wildly. The striped tiger pounced wildly. A crazy monkey swung quickly. A crazy monkey swung quickly. The dinosaur sang songs loudly. The dinosaur sang songs loudly. The spiders spun their webs. The spiders spun their webs quietly. An enormous elephant ate excitedly. An enormous elephant ate excitedly. Our smelly pig walked quickly. Our smelly pig walked quickly. I could change the adverbs easily. The striped tiger pounced quickly. The striped tiger pounced slowly. The adverb can change the meaning of the sentence. Your turn. Return to Seesaw and complete the 2 activities. Each activity will have a page that gives directions and an example. You will work on the following page. There will be 4 total pages. Be sure to complete each activity. Nice job. Bye, boys and girls.